recently published a document with research strategies to uncover user problems. And today I wanted to talk about the free and fast quadrant. So as you can see at the top of the chart, the one strategy that stands out the most is using your own product. And I think this is one that many people forget exists. So if you're working with a client or if you're working on your own product, are you doing the same actions as users are doing on your website? Are you signing up? Are you seeing what problems that might have? And are you writing them down and actually acting on them? So I think this strategy is highly underrated, and also at the same time people don't pay attention to it, but it's one of the most important ones that you should be doing. Number two, in my opinion, are customer interviews. And basically what you do is you prepare a script and you invite customers to an interview and you talk to them about specific problems, specific questions you might have. It takes a lot of time and coordination because you have to find a suitable time. Sometimes you have to provide also incentives to the users to join the interview, and then you have to compile all the results. But talking to customers and understanding their language and how they are talking is very important for the success of your product and uncovering user problems. I also got interesting feedback on my post and wanted to discuss it further. So Chris said moderated usability testing, and I think that's a great one also. In my opinion, it's kind of different from customer interviews because you give the users a specific task to do and you guide them and you invite them to speak about what they're experiencing and what kind of observations they have. So I think this is also a great way of doing it. I personally prefer remote usability testing. So if you have a service like user testing, I think it's just a bit faster, but also the results are not as high quality because you can't moderate the conversation as it goes. But I think this is a great mention from Chris. The next comment I want to shout out is from Craig, and Craig also said moderated user testing. So I guess there is a consensus in the community about what are the most valuable research methods. And he also mentioned session replays, which I think are a great tool. They require a bit more time to process the results because you have to actually watch the replays to know where users are clicking. In some other types of research, you can just transcribe the results and summarize them. In session replays, you actually need to see them to know if it's the correct pain point of the user. So these were the ones that I wanted to shout out. And if you want to get the full document, leave a comment below and I'll send it to you in a private message.